And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to Koi Play Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. This is a set of quick announcements. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That way, when uploads are made, you can see what the stars are trying to say to you. Also, if interested, individual reads are back up and open. Either message or email me directly. Link is on main, and we'll set it up, okay? So, Pisces, what we're looking at in this round of reads. This is going to be your ATC read for the month of July. At time of recording, we're moving from June into July. I used to use the first and last format where we have aces on top, tens on the bottom, and as you know, time and everything like that was changing, we saw how energy literally cycled in and out. Here, I decided to kind of simplify it and dive right in with the conflict, literally because we have the fives on the board of each element: water, earth, fire, and air, cups, pentacles, wands, and swords, respectively. The intentionality with that being would, as things change, if we look at conflict directly in the face, dive head first, we can glean insight that maybe we weren't able to see because we were so deep in it in the muck, right? So as a preamble to the read, Pisces, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, if it gets difficult, understand that I, as your tarot card reader, I'm not here to misguide you or mislead you. Trust me, I have 12 signs to work with, and not the time to lie to any of them. That literally just takes so much energy and time for me. I do not want to put that type of effort in. Instead, we will lay our cards out on the board, and good or bad, come in or sunshine, we talk about it, because at the end of the day, tarot is a conversation, just an energetic one. Yeah. So follow along with me in your read today, Pisces, your ATC, as things change read, and let's see what the cards say. We'll start with your home element of water over here with the 5 cups. Show us the cards we need to see, please. What has Pisces in their feelings? Those cards we need to see, please, upon that 5 of cups in Pisces read. Okay, fair enough. Tower. What's breaking apart? Page of Swords. Well, that's one way to get to it, ain't it? Hermit, the card of Virgo. A situation is forcing you to change and heal. Period. That's it. The 5 of Cups. Something is going to a state of chaos right now in your surroundings, and the lesson that you're meant to learn from it is that you have to heal from this, otherwise it's going to harm you, right? The priority that you have right now is focus on you, trust the wisdom that you need. Also, because it is the Hermit, hey, if therapy is necessary, go for it. Even as your tarot card reader, I used therapy before, it worked wonders. Whatever is being shown to you right now in your surroundings is shown to you so that you know how to preserve for yourself. You must heal while learning, okay? I don't know what's going on right now, Pisces, but it's like, do y'all really gotta be like this? It's just causing you to come to the conclusion that I gotta look out for me right here and right now. Can't let that happen, okay? So to the 5 of Pentacles, show the cards we need to see, please, for the Piscean collective. Who has his family left out, left behind. Ooh, nice. Thing is, didn't hit the table, so I can't take. Shows the cards we need to see, please, for Pisces in this read. Ooh, that's great. And please excuse if I'm shiny, glistening, or sweating. The heat wave is hitting me too. I am a person alongside being a tarot card reader, okay? He is real. Temperature is so high. To the 5 of Pentacles. strength. Oh, do I have the strength to push through this? Okay. Card of Fortitude. Why so? Two of Pentacles. Do I have it within me to make it balance? King of Cups. It's very hard to convince yourself after whatever happened, Pisces, that we can pick ourselves back up on our own 2 feet right now. That must have hit you like a whirlwind. But I guarantee you it is there. It's about putting it into motion, right? The King of Cups understands that it's not useful for me to do any form of self-pity or wallowing right now. We got to keep moving. We got to keep pushing. And so can I make it balance? Two of Pentacles, yes. As one thing goes up in the air against gravity, pushes, makes some strides, makes some changes. Another ball that was made there falls from gravity, right? These are the things that it's coming back down, may not work, etc. So we keep on juggling. And so when we have that underneath the Five of Pentacles, we're asking, even while we make it happen, by the way, I do want to mention that you have made the right decisions to be like, I need to get away from all this. We're still questioning if we have it within us to heal for whatever recovery can look like for us. Do we have it in us to change? Look what you've been doing. You made the right decision the moment you saw the firestorm coming. I want you to believe in you. Okay. Next to the Five of Wands. Show us cards we need to see, please. On the Five of Wands and Pisces read today. Find the Five of Wands and Pisces read. Lovers. Card of Gemini. Why do we feel separated from that life path? High Priestess. What do we know internally? Yes, I get it. But what are we trying to see? The Knight of Pentacles. Right. Because if we invest into this, why doesn't it invest in us back? Okay, so this wasn't just career based. I get it. For a majority of the Pisces collective, or at least a sizable amount of the Pisces collective, we're understanding that like is not love. Right? I need to get far away from you because, yeah, this is not something I could build with. Right? This is the core of whatever that tower was for that part of the collective, is that like is not love. I wanted to build more. You did not. I finally can observe Page of Swords back here and see it for what it is. And now internally, I cannot unsee it. I got to move off of what I know. And if I'm the only one investing here, then time for me to withdraw. The conflict has let me know what is a good investment and what is not. And it doesn't look like we share that same path anymore. So that's the first. The second is basically a promise to yourself of not only creation, but also basically putting yourselves in environments and spaces and places that will actively choose us back, right? The Five of Wands, no, we're having this conflict right now because we are shown that we cannot invest in something that doesn't give anything back to us, right? That Knight of Pentacles, that is one about action. Slowest moving knight, but still it moves. And so when the conflict is thrown right in our face and we're like, oh, I need to get away from this. No, that was your everything. Not just in that moment reaction, but you need to get your everything away from this and start to heal and rejuvenate. Last, to the Five of Swords. Show us cards we need to see, please. Dang, that was quick. That's what it means to fly out and hit the table, by the way, Pisces. Page of Swords. Are we maintaining optimism? Seven of Wands. Are we too guarded to do anything? Okay. Last, do I have another card coming out? Do I have another card coming out? One, two. Nope. Show us cards we need to see, please, upon the Five of Swords for Pisces ATC. As things change, what do we need to see? Three of Pentacles. Building around us, understanding that, sorry, long day today. Um, is this even a workable dynamic? The Five of Swords, I think it's actually keeping us locked into this pattern, right? Because we established that this isn't right for us anymore, Pisces. That was very abundantly clear. But do we have the strength to address it? Do we have the capacity to deal with that, to cut this off, et cetera, et cetera? Right now, our defensive tendency is to either not engage in the problem or try to make it work out, is actually making the storm grow bigger. Some things just aren't meant to last. But we're trying to take the high road, and the high road is still broken. Justice, card of Libra, underneath it all. The scales of equity are weighing right now. You were shown what you needed to see. And as things break apart, hey, we got away the first time. We're not trying to fix this. We are not trying to fix this. We had to prioritize us. We saw what we needed to see. Now, while we may have regret that, okay, maybe it could have worked out differently, it doesn't change the reality of what is. It's time for us to move. Time for us to do what we need to for ourselves, okay? Next, can we get a card underneath each 5 for Pisces in this reading? Show us cards we need to see, please. Give us 1 underneath each 5 for Pisces in this reading today. Seven of Swords, yeah. The reason why we need to heal, whatever hit you like a tidal wave, Pisces, and made you realize that, oh, wow, none of this was real. Whatever this dynamic, this was just a game. This was not what I thought it was. And so accountability where accountability is due, then you can't unsee it. So why were you trying to make it sustain? Okay, next to the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. The best of ourselves, the most giving and loving and nurturing version of ourselves, says we can pull through. The thing is, what does that mean to put you first in that process instead of another person? Next, Five of Wands, King of Swords. The right thing to do is to find that pathway that chooses us back, not trying to make what doesn't work. Last, Judgment. We can learn from this lesson. We can say, hey, I may not like the circumstance as is, but I gotta pick myself up, gotta do the right thing and make it work. Or Five of Swords, we can regress back and try to include whatever destructive force or destructive tendencies is back into our lives and be none the better for it. Our choice. Underneath it all, the Hierophant, the card of Taurus. The path laid out to you is clear. Will you follow it? Your choice. The cards can say whatever they want to or need to, but if you don't follow what they say, then what good is the conversation, right? Last, define the major arcana that we need to see, please, for Pisces in their read as we move on towards resolution. We'll start with that Tower. Let's start with that Tower. What defined all the chaos that is leaving us in a state of shock here and now? So those cards we need to see, please. Find that Tower in this reading. King of Swords. Okay. Whew. Well, at least you made the right call. And I think finally when you saw it for what it was, Pisces, you avoided it like the plague, right? Credit where it is due, you saved yourself. That is a good thing. However, if we saved ourselves once, why are we so tempted to dive right back into that fire? So to the Hermit, Nine of Swords. This was awful, and for lack of a better term, right? Our nightmares, our fears, everything now coming true and being acknowledged, we still push forward. We still make the decision. This is why we left in the first place. Let us heal. Let us heal and heal right. To Strength, the card of Leo. Emperor, card of Aries. We have the power within us here and now to make a choice. We're not a victim. Or when I define that, not victim in the sense that we have no choice, no agency. No, we can do something here and now to make things better. Doesn't mean that we include whatever destructive force was back there. It means that better looks like prioritizing us. To the lovers. Hermit, card of Virgo. A desire to trust our wisdom in that pathway. Here, now learning, what does that look like for us? And if we're broken apart from somebody, why? And if it's not salvageable, why? But not as a way to force ourselves back into a defeated cycle, but rather understand what we truly want and deserve beyond it. Next to the High Priestess. Ten of Pentacles. Whatever is happening right now is going to be a defining point, a key and pivotal point for decisions to come in the rest of your life. What are we going to do with this, Pisces? We can't just sit around anymore. We got to make a decision. Next to Judgment, we have the Six of Pentacles. The everyday investment. It will show us if we are growing properly for ourselves or if we're feeding back to the same storm that almost burnt us. Okay? Underneath it all. Well, not underneath it all. In resolution, Four of Wands. Okay, so maybe a larger contingency of Pisces I'm talking to regarding the relationship and the homestead. And the Eight of Cups. We're walking away. I didn't want to say it out loud because I'm like, we're like teeter-tottering here. Pisces, you're moving on. And all the better for it. Underneath it all, Queen of Pentacles. Maximize our opportunity. Build what we can in the most loving, endearing way. What does it mean to love us first? Here's what I see in your read today, Pisces. Let's recap. You are leaving. I didn't expect it to be a one-to-one kind of love read, quote unquote, but here's where it is. You dodged a bullet. It broke apart horribly, but once you saw it, you couldn't unsee. So we're asking ourselves, can we fix this? Is it worth fixing? It's worth loving you. And if you believe that you're worth loving and that it is, the process is worth loving you, then it does not include this person or this entity that's causing all this violence and chaos for you. It really does not. For where we want to go and what we want to do, the lesson is, what does it mean to love us first? We are shown the signs. Now is it time to believe them? That's what I got in your read today, Pisces. I hope this conversation helped. And yeah, as things change, we may be walking away from one thing, but walking into so much more if we're willing to follow through with it. I'll see you around, okay? Take care.